every guy you date, they just don't understand the assignment when it comes to making you feel special, taking you on dates, just going above and beyond. Like, you know, it's out there and you're not bugging because you see literally online everywhere how other men treat their girlfriends, but you never get that energy. Sis, I can't blame him. It's you, baby girl. In this video, I'm going to put you ladies on to how to set your standards high and settle and never ever settle, okay, for less than what you deserve. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Bella Gang. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I miss my Bella Gang so much. If I don't say it enough, I just want to say to each and every one of you, I love you ladies so freaking much. You guys give me strength. You guys give me happiness. You guys give me purpose. You give me life. Like the same way you enjoy watching me, I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. Like, I love you so much. Before I start crying like the cancer that I am, get you a drink, get you some snacks, because I promise you this is going to be a very good video. And I don't want you to feel bad for ever settling for less or never really getting that treatment. Because between me and you, I never got that treatment either. I had to change my mindset and raise my standards. That's why I said in this video, I'm going to put you on to exactly how to do that. All right? Like I said, I love you. Let's get into it. Okay, best friends. So coming in at number 1, how to raise your standards and stop settling for less. Number 1 is extremely important. I cannot stress this enough, ladies. And I wrote this down. Stop dating men that literally don't have it like that. Then you wonder why you constantly get the bare minimum. Sis, if you notice that every time you get with a guy, he never understands the assignment when it comes to you, Valentine's Day, holidays, you know, he probably gives you a gift. It's probably a cheap gift, or maybe if it's flowers, he probably give you them $5 flowers, and you don't understand because you know as a woman you're so deserving of it, and you're a generous girlfriend, or you like to give, but you never get that same energy back. I can't blame him. You can't blame him. Number 1 is either he's cheap, or number 2, he just don't got it like that, sis. He's probably, you know, he's working his job and, you know, he has enough just to pay for his bills and, you know, to take himself out to eat here and there. But he really shouldn't even be in a relationship because financially he's unstable. I cannot stress this enough, ladies. Stop dealing with men that's financially unstable. Because I used to be one of those girls that it's all right if he don't got money. Like, we got love, and I love him. But love, once you get older, you realize that love, it just isn't enough. You know how our grandmothers used to say, baby, it's better that you, even if you don't like that man, you better marry him because he loves you and he's loaded. Especially, I'm Haitian, so you're taught to date affluent men, and you know, so you won't struggle, so you won't have to struggle. I always hear that in my head all the time. And I used to look at my mom and other people like, money is not that serious. Like, why people keep stressing about it? But it is. Money is everything, okay? I remember my mother told me that she had a friend that, you know, her husband was like madly in love with her. Mind you, this lady never really loved her husband like that, but she had 3 kids for him, and she lived this crazy lifestyle. She owned a hair salon. She owned something else that he bought her. She had a big old mansion. My mother used to go into her house and be like, wow. My mother was pregnant at the time with my other sister, and the lady used to have maids, and she would have her maids like just cater to my mom, cook for her. She had it all. She grew to love him, and now I see why parents always say, like, even if you don't love him, you're gonna grow to love him. Who wouldn't grow to love someone that, you know, can take care of you, that treats you well? Even though she didn't love him, my mom said eventually she ended up falling head over heels for him like years later because she just loved the way he loved her. And one time she stepped out on her marriage and cheated on him with a guy that she was head over heels for. But, you know, she told my mom, like, you know, and that relationship made her cherish her man, her husband, because the guy that she really wanted, He did the bare minimum for her. Like stuff that she was used to, 5-star dinners and this and that her husband, got her accustomed to. The new guy didn't. It was almost like pulling teeth for them to hang out. But my mom said that, he was good in bed. And, she really, really liked him. Like, she was sexually attracted to him. But she quickly ended that affair, went back to her husband, lives happily ever after. He ended up passing away a few years later. But she lived the best lifestyle. She ended up loving her man. Now, for me, I take that advice with a grain of salt. Like, I'm the type of person now, I don't want to grow to love anybody because life is too short and I don't got time for that. I can't fake it. Like, I have rappers in my DMs from 2019. I never opened their message because in order for me to really be with you or entertain you, I have to like you. I don't care if you have money. I don't care about the fame. I don't care, right? But here's the thing. For all my ladies who think like me, who you feel like, I can't grow to love anybody either, here's what you do. You have to date higher up. That's number one. Date someone that's financially responsible, that's financially established. So money, you don't even have to worry about him being cheap and not doing things for you that you feel like you deserve, because he's going to do that for you because he has the means to do it. But date someone, right? Date someone that you guys have a mutual, lust and like for each other. Date someone that you're sexually, physically, and emotionally attached. Just make sure whoever you're sleeping with, whoever you're giving your time to, he's nothing like your ex. Like, if all your exes were cheap, none of them spend money on you, because like I said, you are dating men just purely for love. Instead of dating purely for love, you have to date for love and establishment. Okay? I noticed that my dating life drastically changed when I started dating guys that, we made around the same amount of money, or he probably made more than me. My whole life changed, like 5-star dinners, and he was doing things without me asking. He knows that I'm going to get my hair done. He would literally just give me money. I never have to ask. A lot of you guys always tell me, girl, how you get a rich man? I want one, because these dudes is cheap. It's very simple. He don't got to be rich. But let me tell you something about men. They're not stupid. They know what will make their woman happy. If he's not doing those things for you, I just want you to understand, if a man is not out here giving you money to get your nails and hair done, he doesn't have to be rich to do those things. If he doesn't do those things for you, it's because he doesn't want to. Men only go above and beyond for the woman that they really want. And I want you to understand that. I used to be so hurt when my boyfriends wouldn't go above and beyond for me, but they would go above and beyond for their girlfriend after me. And it was such a hard pill to swallow, but I just wasn't that girl. He probably didn't feel like, he probably wasn't financially attracted to me. He probably felt like, yeah, she's pretty, she holds me down, but I don't know. I just, something about her, I don't want to spend my money on her. Maybe it was something about me he didn't want to spend his money on. As hurtful as it is, because even though I know, like, I was the best girlfriend to all my relationships, you never know why some men spend money on certain girls and other girls they won't do that for. Well, I already kind of know is because I let them not take me on dates. I let them think it. I accepted it. I let them do the bare minimum for me. And they knew that they could do the bare minimum and get away with it because I love them. This is why you got to be careful with who you love, because men will take advantage of that love. And because you love him so much, he's going to try to get away with a little bit more. And that little bit more can be not doing anything for you. How many of us, let's have an honesty moment right now. Because I could be honest. There are men that I slept with, right? I slept with that never got my nails done, my hair done. I never even experienced princess treatment till my late 20s, early 30s. That's a problem. My first real Valentine's Day was probably 2020. That was the only time a guy ever went above and beyond for me. I'm talking about buy me perfume, jewelry, flowers, just went above and beyond for me. That was the first time I received that treatment. Prior to that, I never got that treatment. And it's because I accepted that. All they had to tell me was like, babe, I love you, but I don't got it like that. And I used to be like, it's all right, baby, I love you. No, it's not okay. It's not okay, for a man to treat you like to don't make you feel valued. It's not even about the materialistic stuff, right? Forget that. It's just that as a woman, you want to feel valued, you want to feel good, you want to be able to brag about your man. You know, anytime I'm on social media and I see how these boyfriends be doing their girlfriends and going above and beyond, every time I see like Dirk, like for her birthday, he closed down the whole Nordstrom so she could shop. You know, he was wearing, I saw a clip of him in the airport and he had a blanket over him of him in India. It just made me realize that I know I was not bugging. I know I'm not bugging. Like, there's men out there who are waiting to give you the love that you always wanted, but you over here settling for this guy because you feel like you're not going to find anybody that's ever going to be like that towards you. I used to think that way too until I got into my other relationship and I never had to ask for anything. He used to, even when it wasn't holidays, you know, if I knew he was coming over, when he was coming over, he would never come empty-handed. It's always my favorite drink. Hennessy, my favorite drink, you know, crab legs, seafood. I remember my ex never used to ask me what I wanted to eat. He would just surprise me with it. And he knew my order by heart. I could cry right now because I just love thoughtfulness. You know, if you haven't received a thoughtful man, you never had a thoughtful man in your life, this is not money. It's not about materialistic stuff. It's about the thoughts behind it. If you never had a man that thought about you, that made sure that you was fed, that made sure that you was good, that you can call on in the middle of the night, he's going to come and fix your flat tire or get you some aid, you know what I'm saying? Then you really have psychological problems if you're going to turn around and sleep with that same man that doesn't offer you that security. As women, we need that security. We need reassurance. We need love, especially the women out there, including me, that has been in toxic relationships. You don't even know how to love because you've been hurt so many times. We need a man that's going to cater to our needs mentally, emotionally. Like, for me to open up to a man, he has to go through hurdles just so I can know, okay, he's locked in. You know, I purposely have to, it's not even maybe you should. In this day and age, you have to be hard to get, ladies. You have to be hard to get. You have to let him work for your kitty. Because if not, he's just going to keep sleeping with you and not doing a damn thing for you. That was next on the list. Don't sleep with him too soon. Because if you sleep with a guy before he does something for you, guess what? He's never going to do anything for you because he's like, well, she gave me the pussy already. I don't got to go out my way for her. Shit. And guess what? When I call her, she's going to be giving me that pussy again. And he's right. You are. He's going to call you. He's going to sleep with you 2 days later. Babe, open the door. Okay. And here you are walking around in your little booty shorts, ready to get some eggplant. And let me just say, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like if you're going to sleep with someone, he has to stimulate you mentally, emotionally, before he could get you physically. A lot of y'all don't know the power of the P. Your vagina is very powerful. It's your golden ticket, especially if you got a little grip to it, an extra grip to it, extra wetness, and you know your thing good. Girl, you know your thing good. Don't just be giving it up like that. He gonna think you crazy. Like, damn, this girl don't even know how good her thing is. And she just giving it to me like that. And I don't gotta do nothing. He's in paradise. And you wonder why this man can't leave you alone. Why? If I was a man, think about it. If you was a man, why would I leave you alone? Why would I leave you alone? You got good kitty. You got your own crib. You give me money when I ask for it. You never turn me down when it comes to sex. Why would I not leave you? A lot of you guys walk around like, yeah, he might have cheated, whatever, but he comes back. Those are the reasons why he comes back. It's not because of love. It's out of convenience. It's because, like, literally anything he wants from you, he can get. This girl commented under my post the other day, and she was like, sis, I've been in a talking stage for 2 years, and this man never made me his girl, and I be giving him money. I'm doing this for that and that for that. I had to tell her, girl, are you kidding me? First of all, never give a man money and do all these lavish stuff if he's not doing it for you first. Because he's going to look at you and he's going to take you out of the goddamn sugar mama and start using you for everything you got. Don't give gifts too soon because then men are not going to know how to appreciate it. They're going to try to use you instead of appreciating you. That's one. Okay. Number two, don't be giving guys money and stuff if he ain't giving you money first. That's two. And number three, 2 years is way too long for a talking stage. Men know within a month, 3 months tops, if they want to be with you. The same way it doesn't take 3-4 years. It don't take more than 4 years for a man to know that he wants to marry you. When I say 3-4 years, because I know with marriage, people like to take their time because it's permanent. But I give it 4 years tops for a man to know that he wants to marry you. I know there's people that I know that's been together for like 8-9 years. And I'm like, when are you getting married? Oh, he says when he's ready. And I don't say nothing because I don't want to ruin nobody's relationships. But girl, he's not ready, right? He's keeping you around until he finds the love of his life. Then he's going to leave you. Do you know that's what happens nowadays? You got to stand up for yourself. You got to advocate for yourself more. Part of raising your standards is giving men a deadline. Are we going to be together or not, Tyrone? What are we going to do? Because by 3 months, if Tyrone don't know if he wants you to be his girlfriend, you out. By 3 years, if he don't know if he wants to marry you, you out. We're not waiting for men anymore. We're not waiting for them to be our knight in shining armor, because there's a next man waiting to be your knight in shining armor, willing to do. He's going to, everything that you require, he's going to ask you everything you want, everything you require. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to say, that's it? That's all? Girl, I could give you all of that and more. And then you're going to feel stupid because it's like, damn, this man just told me that everything that I want for me to feel secure in a relationship is not enough. Whole time I was with Tyrone for 4 hours. I said 4 hours. 4 years, and he can never give me that. Ladies, raising your standards and not settling for less has a lot to do with self-love. Has a lot to do with self-love. You have to love yourself first. You got to, I spoil myself. And I treat myself the way I treat myself the way I want a man to treat me. So that when I start dating a guy, and if he don't treat me like how I treat myself, I know that's not going to work out. Because we're getting older. If he can't get it together, then it's all right. Leave him. Let the next girl fix him. It's not your job to fix him. And that's pretty much my girl talk on how to raise your standards and never settle for less. I love you ladies so much. Until next time, Bella gang or no gang. Mwah.